Hello Prim friends, welcome back to our channel, and I'm so tickled that one of you had mentioned for me to check out, or if I would be doing a video at William Hromy Antiques in Sharon Center, Ohio. Now, I work just up the road from here, and I've been here many years ago, but you know how sometimes when something is right in front of your eye, sometimes you don't fully see it? Well, that's sort of the situation for me here. Somehow, in my lifetime of living in this area and working not even 5 minutes up the road, I have driven by and admired this place so many times over the last 15, 16 years that it was like I kind of forgot to go in. I don't understand why. I have been inside the shop, and just wait until you take the tour inside. It is just absolutely incredible. Just filled with primitives. And these stonework pieces outside are just unbelievable. I've always admired that fencing, that split rail that is, I'm not sure exactly even what you call that. And then the stone wall and the curved driveway. The house has the placard there for having been built in 1846. And this stonework here is just stunning. So he is open on the weekends, and I'm sure by appointment or when he's able. He is right here at his home. So yeah, the colors are just amazing and so peaceful. Even on a busy road, there's just something special that is happening right here. Okay, it is a chilly January day, but it is nice and toasty in here. And you can see just how full of all of this primitive wonderfulness is here. The shop is located, here's the card, 5958 Ridge Road, which is also known as State Route 94. In Wadsworth, if you're putting it in your GPS. It is the little town of Sharon Center, Ohio. And they are open on Saturday and Sunday or by appointment. And it's the 1846 Crane House. So we'll go ahead and just walk around a little bit. I did find something already for someone special to me, but I picked it up and it's behind the counter because I don't want them to see me pick it up while we're here walking through the shop. Oh, I love these little sconces. Very sweet. And here's a little room off of the main room. That early clothespin and the shaker tray. That can be a lid for a box if you're in need of one. Those are sometimes hard to find, and look at that, it's right here. Beautiful dry sink here, the cupboard in front. And I just love those candle tables, those little side tables. I love all the wooden accent pieces, and there's a beam up at the top in this narrow room. the buttery sign. I've walked through so many times here this afternoon, and every time I walk through, I see some other treasure tucked away. So if you're a collector of these kinds of things, you know exactly how special these pieces are that we're looking at here. Love this. Beautiful coloring there. There's a glass egg for Easter. And that brown spatterware, that Rockingham. There's a crock and several other pieces there. They're just so warm. A couple spittoons too. Oh, and that is a beautiful sewing box with the pin cushion on top and that beautiful early paint. Just gorgeous. The shop is called William Hromy Antiques, and he did say that he will ship. So if you do see something that you can't live without, I'm sure a shout out to his shop, and he would be able to ship that to you. Oh, love the fireplace pieces there, and the winding swift, I believe those are called. So if you've wondered why there's been a bit of a pause between the videos, our oldest son is in the Air Force and has been home. We kind of got caught in that whole travel winter weather blast situation, so his trip home was a bit shortened. So I've been spending as much time with him as possible. Oh yeah, there's another one. That early winders with the connection there. And that beautiful rolling pin and board with the tin back. And those awesome peg racks there at the top. These great chairs. The cane bottoms. And the light fixtures here too are just wonderful. It's nice when somebody lives in the style of home. They really understand the look that we're all after. Just beautiful pieces, those toleware pieces, that gorgeous crock with the blue decoration on it. And there's a number 4 crock, a bee sting. So we'll go around this way. Some early lighting. Lovely salt glazed crock there. And an early tin candle box. Lovely. Nice foot warmer, the stone foot warmer. That's a great price there. That beautiful large 6-gallon crock. Wow. This whole beautiful collection of these mold blown tin lid pantry jars. Oh my goodness. And I think some of that may be the gaudy Dutch pattern for the platter back there. Just every inch. You really do have to look close. There's a piece off the early clipper. It's a seed winnowing device that the farms would have had on them to remove all the chaff from the seeds. Another beautiful corner cupboard there. And some gorgeous baskets up at the top. We'll go around the outside edge and then back in through the inside. Love these early crocks, canning crocks. They're so special because that's what our four sisters would have used on a daily basis. And they've been held on to and preserved and passed on from generation to generation. There's more. A little Rockingham, a little custard, lovely. Gorgeous piece of peaseware, the wooden canister there, and some toleware. Another piece of treenware. I love the redware mold, like a bunt pan. And then that gorgeous step back cupboard. Wow. Love the baskets on top. That looks like tiger maple maybe at the top. And then that charming painting all the way up at the top. Love the hooks he's using to hold the chairs. And that great Farm Fresh Eggs sign. Beautiful painted hanging cupboard here. Look at that grain paint. And there's some of that beautiful early blue underneath that. I have a chimney cupboard myself that part of it, the blue, is exposed on one side, probably was up against a wall. And they did come back after and grain paint over it. So I'm so torn because the grain painting is beautiful, but the blue really makes my heart go pitter-patter, so. But we'll leave it, because the combination of the two is just part of the story of that piece and its history. And so maybe it was blue when the former owners had it, and the next owners after decided to add the grain painting when that became more popular. Love the early lighting and the featherware, the feather platters and plates back there, just gorgeous. It just all goes together so well, the colors. They're so warm and cozy. That's a blown glass pantry jar. That one does not have the lid, but maybe you have the lid. Love the hog scraper candlesticks, like we saw that large collection of at Ginny Curry's home down in Lancaster. If you didn't see that video, make sure you look for that one too. And do make sure you like and subscribe. There's no cost for that. It just tells you when the next video pops up, when that is ready to go. Some wooden stirs, woodenware paddle. which they probably would have used when they were doing laundry. Love the skater's lantern there. There's another little one right here. So sweet. In the early postcards and pictures, you'll see them skating on the ice, sometimes carrying those little lanterns. It's just so sweet. Imagine those days. Nice early Betty lamp and some really early clothespins there. A whole box filled with old rolling pins. Gorgeous. One of those looks maybe like it's possibly bird's eye maple. Let's take a closer look. Oops, my camera is not knowing where I'm trying to go. That's lovely. But there's a whole crate full right there. Some more of the small crocks and candlesticks, and a nice little bench in a really pretty kind of a honey pine color. I love how it's used like a riser on the table, and that end detail, so sweet. That is beautiful. I think it says square nailed also. Love it. Little egg basket. Another little painted bench. Beautiful little single drawer table. Again, you can't have enough of those. Just tuck those in a corner next to a couch, next to a chair, between a couple of windows. There's some more of those stirrers. I would imagine maybe for laundry or maybe apple butter. It's a nice early coffee grinder. And another lovely pantry box lid. Goodness, those are not easy to find. If you are missing a lid, there are a couple here. Love this. Rebecca at the Well. Teapot, that looks like Rockingham. Or Robinson. Yep, a Robinson clay. There's a little churn lid, so if you're missing one of those too. And I know here on the end there were a couple of shaker hangers. Again, a beautiful tin candle sconce. You see why you have to go slow in here? Just full. The bird is stunning. All that ironstone with the gold trim. Beautiful. A nice old wood burning fireplace there available. And another sweet little red square nailed painted bench. See, if you go real close, you can see that the head of the nail is square. So if you're not that familiar with primitives and you're just learning, that is definitely something to look for, that those nail heads are square. It's a neat little washstand with some book ends or door stops. Beautiful shaker candle holder there, hanging off the peg. Just love those baskets. Another beautiful chandelier here. There's a beautiful tin one here as well. Very nice. Yeah, very reasonable. Very. You can't buy that new for even close to that. It's a nice early sampler. Looks like she didn't finish. You wonder what was going on in her life that stopped the progress of that piece. And this beautiful fireplace toaster, wrought iron, just gorgeous. So to pull your boots off, and then a little child's wooden shovel, maybe given as a gift during an early Christmas one year. Beautiful 3-gallon crock with that blue decoration. There's a number 2 salt glaze and a early candle box. You can see the little spot there for the finger to hold it and pull it. And these chairs here, these painted chairs are just stunning. There are 2 of those here, and then the stencil back here. Again, another little footstool up on the table. And the Rockingham milk plates on the pie rack. Love that little, is that a 3-leg stool? Yes, a little milking stool right here. So sweet. Another little stool. A feather tree, it's just beautiful. Green painted chest there. Beautiful number 3 crock. Those candles, yeah. The 2 little, I think they're from Girly. Is that the name? I'm trying to see through the camera. It doesn't always work so well for me. The early turkey candles, so cute. The bottle brush trees. Some more of those hog scraper candlesticks. Beautiful stoneware inkwells. And looks like maybe a milk glass, very decorative there. Ball for on a lightning rod. There's a nitty noddy up there. So again, if you are in this area, this part of Ohio is so filled with the primitive antique shops. You can most definitely make a long weekend. You can make a day trip. If you enjoy primitives, you will not be disappointed. You don't have to climb over vintage and all the other stuff. that has its place too, because those pieces sometimes can feel like a real find when it's almost like a needle in a haystack. Oh, tiny little feather tree in there. But to come and see it just so beautifully displayed, you can learn so much here too from the dealers and the owners. And honestly, we really like to talk about these pieces and to pass on that knowledge, hopefully, to the next generation, to keep it going. Oh, look at the little old hat in there from a little doll, I'm sure. It's so sweet. Lovely red square nail. Yep, splay-legged table. See how the legs kind of come out? And another little bench. You can see where the things that call to him, that he finds. Love that early butter paddle and that bowl. Really nice. Beautiful. Again, remember how I explained in one of the earlier videos about telling if something is early? You can see how out of round that is. That is a good thing when you're looking for the old pieces. That's what you want. Lovely early rocking chair there. So much character. Look at how many days, weeks, months did it take to put that kind of wear, that glow of a patina on those arms, those hand rests. Maybe some hours mama's waiting for their kids to come home from a night out with the wagon, just like we do today, but just a different time. Love that table there. It's a nice wide one with that single drawer and then the shelf below. Beautiful. And then the little baby, rocker cradle there underneath. And that early pin cushion. Another beautiful tin chandelier here. It's gorgeous. Yeah, again, you can't buy them new for that price. Just beautiful. So again, I hope if you are in the area and maybe traveling to some of the shows that are upcoming in the spring, these are spots you definitely want to stop at. I don't even think this would be 30 minutes from Seville Antiques. I use that sort of as a landmark for people to know how far something is from it. But certainly worth a day trip if there's something that you see here that really touches your heart and calls to you. Don't hesitate to call Bill, and I'll make sure that the phone number and the address are all here in the video as well. But again, like and subscribe, and the very best thing that you can do for us is to comment below and share on your social media pages so that you can help us get these these videos shared among more and more people, and that just helps all of these wonderful primitive shop owners across our area of Ohio and beyond. So what do you think? Isn't this just amazing? Look at that fractor, that early fractor. Birth certificate, 1821. Lovely. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I have dinner in the crock pot at home, and my son is out visiting with some old friends. And Mama's heart's going to be a little heavy tomorrow as he heads back home again. So take care, everybody. Love answering your comments. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.